Yuk, halo bro. Halo ilalah hulu. Halo. Biasa persiapan dulu. Bagi persiapan tau kan? Lama. Lama dan harus bersiap. Yuk. Bip bip biu. Yuk. Oke. Kita lanjut lagi. Tiga hari. Tiga hari, bro. Oke. Cetak kemarin udah gue redeem belum ya? Bodoh lah. Halo bang, ayo. Hey yo bro. Gue sekarang lagi biasain gambar ya. Jadi gue sih berharapnya dengan gue rajin gambar ya. Udah like sih, makasih bro. Jadi makanya kan belakangan tuh kadang gue streamingnya suka nggak tentu kan kapan. Tapi sebetulnya dari kemarin juga kayak gitu sih. Jadi emang apa tuh? Dia emang gue tuh pengen nanti next itu thumbnail gue tuh udah pakai gambar original. Nggak original sih sebetulnya, masih apa tuh? Masih ngambil dari itu cosplay. Dapat cosplay bagus. Mau dapat siapa? Yang ada ya cuman jadi ngimpi. Yang ada aja hanya ngimpi. Ya. Tapi ya barap sih barap. Tapi baik lagi kadang realita mah sungguh ironi pakai ST. Tapi ya kalau nggak gitu kita nggak hidup bro. Nggak berharap no life. Tapi jadi referensi aja sih kalau gua sih. Kalau lu nggak bisa ngedapetin sesuatu, jadiin tuh referensi lu someday. Atau bahasanya apa tuh? Ya pokoknya jangan diharap lah. Jadi biar ini, kapal lama. Nah bener kan. Nah ini dulu. Selesaiin dulu dailynya, habisin dulu total 120, habis itu tak situ. Oke. I see you, Hoyo, I see you. Betul ya Lan. Iya siapa tahu ketek kan, ketek ketek cek 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 ketek 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 tuh. Ketek ketek tuh. Oh ketek. Ya buat naikin kartu udah ada. Biarin dulu dah, biarin dulu aja dah. Daripada gue bingung mau siapa.
Quietly now. Ready. Gotcha. Busted.
Nah. Nggak perlu kasih tahu kenapa. You know lah. Yuk kita lanjut lagi. Aduh. Apalagi nih? Kita next ke mana ya? Ya kemana? Kemana ya? Ya kemana? Lagi ya? Um, yuk.
Loaded.
Yuk, lanjut lagi. Kayak jam udah lama streamingnya. Dojung. Ah. Yuk.
In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel.
Apa nih? Halo bro, halo. Halo Lili. Halo. Lagi streaming kan? Streaming. Streaming bro. Ini mah lagi diam dulu sejenak. Yuk, lanjut lagi bro. Apa ya? Yuk, kita lanjut lagi bro. Soalnya ada beliau.
Wind blade.
Yuk. Last one. Terakhir.
Wind blade.
Gini.
Gotcha. Ready. Inside. Winter shall eventually come.
Ah. Ah.
Into the shadows. Game's up. Fun's over.
Coba bisa gue simpen sendiri. Ya diungkapin.
You can find everything and anything in Tsukumomono groceries. You can find everything and anything in Tsukumomono groceries. You can find everything and anything in Tsukumomono groceries. You can find everything and anything in Tsukumomono groceries. and anything in Tsukumomono groceries. You can find everything and anything in Tsukumomono groceries. You can find everything and anything in Tsukumomono groceries. Everything and anything in Tsukumomono groceries. You can find everything and anything in Tsukumomono groceries.
Apa nih? Halo bang, diem. Ya, gimana? Gue mau ngomong, nggak ada yang ngechat. Ya gue kan modalnya tahu sendiri. Kalau udah nggak ada yang ini, gue diem aja ngapain? Menghemat tenaga, you know.
Ad
Jadi
astra abis.
nggak boleh apa tuh bahasanya, nggak usah buang tenaga, ngapain?
Thank you for
Terus kan kadang gue
completing
juga kayak tadi
today's commissions.
ngecek HP
Here is your reward.
gitu.
Error.
Yuk, apa nih? Terus kan juga apa tuh? Oh iya, ayo kita ke ini deh. Sokes. Pamer skill ala kadar. Pamer skill ala kadarnya. Not kai. Nanti not kai nanti. Ini dulu. Ini deadline day. Kan gua spesialis apa? Deadline day. Jadi kerjaan bukan awal-awal, enggak terakhir. Tuh. Hamin berapa? Hamin 1 hari ya kan? Yuk. Apa nih? Itu sih gua. Ah sama kayak gue juga. Apalagi gue kayak skill issue deh. Api ada isu banget. Perbantuan dari sebelah sini. Oke. Kalau di ini nggak ada ini. Iyalah. Kayak gua. Gua mah nggak bisa sampai nggak bisa gua. Sama aja kayak lo. Nggak cukup. Belas karakter. Ya udahlah, daripada nggak ada sama sekali. Ya. Manfaatin fitur, oke udah level. Gue sadar Trailernya cuman si itu doang. Itu harus buat terakhir. Itu bro. Lagi nih ya. Em, plus. Susah ribet. Gue ganti bener live gacha. Nggak tahu. Paling gue gacha nanti Jumat deh. Kalau gue tuh mikirnya nanti paling gacha pas sebelum Jumat. Paling nggak pas kalau nggak Jumat ya pokoknya inilah. Paling single gacha tapi kayaknya nggak bakal full nyampe dapet sih. Paling gue batasin biasa mau digacain mau digacain orang terkenal. Kalau bisa itu juga. Iya, siapa tahu you know aham. Ini kita juga levelnya nggak gitu susah. Posisi semua kelar lewat.
Don't get too close. Here's backup.
Cross over. Positions.
Yuk.
Fire it up.
Tuh kan, skill issue banget gua.
All eyes on me.
Don't get too close.
Lanjut lagi.
Supporting fire.
Skill issue.
Time to go.
Gue udah gak mikirin itu bisa apa enggak, gue cuma mikirinnya yang penting selesai aja dah. Kalau gue mikirinnya itu nanti gak selesai soalnya. selesai. Nah gitu dong. Tinggal rating scatter. Yuk, lanjut lagi. Apa nih?
Ready for trial?
Apa nih? Yuk. Oke. Tuh. Oke.
Let me weave you a verse. Time for your arraignment. This dance is for you. Favoritnya, help! All my strength. Motion to compel.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Incinerate.
Selesai. Nah itu dong. Alah, gak puas. Next. Ya. Aja kenyataan. Gak perlu. Aja.
Witness the power of Gua.
The Dactylus.
Supporting fire! Don't get too close!
Cross over.
Seems like an emergency.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Fire it up! Here's backup!
Time to go.
Time to go.
A bitter pill to swallow. Check this out!
See?
Kapan ya gue bisa kayak gitu tapi dengan level yang tinggi.
Rain cutter.
Supporting fire! Taking a turn for the better.
The Dactylus see you now. Cross over.
Selesai. Lanjut next. Gak cepel, kadang gue bingung loh, orang tuh udah gini banget sih. Niat banget sih. Oke dah. Empel.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Pas telat lo datang. Lo datang tadi. Masih. Yuk. Tumben dapat bintang. Ya, tumben nih. Fenomena alam. Ini kan skill issue. Apa yang kamu harapkan dengan orang yang skill issue?
Things are about to get dicey.
Inadmissible evidence! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song!
Here comes the catch.
Incinerate! Let the world collide!
Udah ke issue banget sih.
Fun's over.
Oke, untung aja. Fenomena alam. Next. Lagi. Yuk. Bukan bisa 2 kali.
Let's dance! You asked for it! Just like we rehearsed! Fly!
I hear everything. Rah. Yeah. Sia. Yeah. One with the force. Rah. Keep up.
Look alive!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Go! I'll protect us.
And shroud. Sia. Rah.
Buckle up! Ha!
Can't see? Keep up. I'll uproot you!
Meet! Look alive! Fallen Emma, help! Fly! Let's dance.
And shroud. Sia. Ra. Sia. Ha. Shi. Ta. Sa. Shi.
Buckle up!
I hear everything. Can't see? Ra. Yeah. Yeah.
Ngobrol.
Look alive!
Oke. Capek. Next. Bel. BK itu. Ya. Akhir ya. Lagi ya. Pas game. Pas. Maka dari ini.
And shroud. Mind the side effect.
Things are about to get dicey.
Time to shine!
Let's nip that in the bud. Ra. Keep up. Seems like an emergency.
Busted.
I'll uproot you.
Shower me with praise!
Here comes the catch.
Let my name echo in song!
Taking a turn for the better.
The doctor will see you now.
Quietly now.
One with the force. Oh, I hear everything.
Things are about to get dicey.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Time to shine!
Can't see?
Busted.
Strike a pose!
Mind the side effect. Let's nip that in the bud. One thing after flowers have bloomed. Yeah.
Quietly now.
Lama. Mau terakhir kok susah sekali. Ulangi. Bener dah, bro. Kayak gitu dan berat sih. I mean kalau misalnya lu jadi apa di model tuh berat sih.
Shower me with praise.
Here comes the catch.
Let the world come alive.
Some doctor I am.
Alah, ngapain dah itu?
Busted.
I'll uproot you.
Let my name echo in song.
Remember, health comes first.
Game's up. Fun's over. I didn't factor this in. Quietly now.
Shower me with praise.
Mind the side effects. And shroud. Berry. Let's nip that in the bud.
Here comes the catch.
Let the world come alive. The doctor will see me.
Gotcha.
Can't see? Yeah.
Game's up. Fun's over.
I'll uproot you. One thing after.
Tadi udah selesai. Jangan capek capek. Nggak usah lah capek. Yang penting mah udah selesai. Selesai kita. Yang penting ada daripada nggak ada. $440. Total jadi 18.000. Berapa? Satu only once, jangan lebih. Mustahil. Apa itu? Nggak usah. Oke, lanjutin. Masih spider. Oh. Biarin dulu sih, punya ide. Tadi kita apa nih, ambil bansos emang gak bakal angus. Berapa lama sih emang? Sebulan mah tenang. Bulan masih ada itu kan, masih ada maintenance, masih ada apa tuh, bonus dari itu loh. Justru gua kadang nunggu bonus-bonusnya gitu, jadi biar banyak. Kan kadang yang buat orang kadang nggak ini kan ya itu tadi, nggak mau mendem. Nggak mau orangnya mendem kan. Merendam. Apa kalau ingat? Iya kan, diingetinnya sama itu, sama maintenance. Diingetnya sama waktu acara live itu loh, yang live streaming Genshin. Itu biasanya diingetin gitu. Inget dong gue mah. Meskipun baik lagi sih. Kita mah lupa mah relatif ya, Bro. Kayak gue niatan gue pengen gambar nih. Tiba-tiba lupa. Fonte anak. Itu deh. Hah? Apa nih? Ya, pokoknya tenang aja, Boko. Kita bergerak. Ya cepat. Jangan trigger quest dulu. Gua nggak mau jadiin quest dulu. Yang dipaksa buat jadiin quest. Apa nih? Ya apa kayak gitu ya.
I might be short,
Lalu ya,
but I
Bro.
pack a mean punch.
Lupa gua. Nyapa. Kirain yang atas soalnya. Bentar, yang atas bercanda, terus ini hampir ganteng. Nanti apa lagi yang selanjutnya? Kan udah ada tampan, udah ada bercanda, terus tampan, apalagi nanti habis ini.
Captain, you're just in time. While I was lying in wait, I spotted this crook snooping around, trying to find a way in. So I detained him.
Oh, his face.
Are you Potton?
Hah?
So this is where you were heading, huh?
Piton.
What?
This is how Potton looked before his face was marred. His current appearance matches the mugshot on his arrest warrant.
I see. Wait, so what's going on? Wasn't the whole point of the potion to disguise himself and escape Fontaine? Why would he change back to his original face and run right into our trap?
Enough of this nonsense. Let me in.
Tutu.
You better pipe down. There's an old lady in there who's very sick. No way are we letting a crook like you inside.
To heck with it. Listen to me. I'm Rawat. That's my mother in there.
He's gotta be lying, right? Rawat was a victim in all this. He was forced into it against his will. How can he and this monster be the same person?
Gimana tuh?
Forced against his will. That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Back when I was being coerced, everyone thought I was colluding of my own free will. And then when I actually became a criminal in my own right, You all suddenly thought I must be under duress. Amazing what
Waduh,
a difference a
mukanya
handsome
itu loh.
face makes.
Save us the speech. Explain yourself.
Ngomong.
You want an explanation?
Oh, hah?
Fine.
Ya
I'll
wes.
tell it how it is.
Udah.
When I was just potting, the whole world treated me with contempt.
Ew. What do you want? Get away from me.
Ngopo sampean? Ih, pergi.
Despise me.
Collaborate?
Hah?
You don't look like much of a researcher to me.
Hah?
Peers scorned me.
Mr. Parton, was it? I'm most interested in your research. Consider my offer carefully. I doubt you'll find other investment opportunities.
Only villains would work with me.
You want out of the game? Forget about it. Turns out, I slipped up a little. Left your picture with some Marechaussee Phantom officers. Easy mistake to make. Now they've listed you as an accomplice and drawn up an arrest warrant. So I suggest you put any thoughts of running away to rest. If you get caught by the guards for being in the synth business, you ain't ever seeing the light of day again.
Ketawa.
There was no way out for me
Wakakakakakakaka.
till I
Wakakikikiki.
could stop being potting.
Mr. Rawat, I
have something I'd like to tell you.
I became popular with women.
This new potion you developed is fascinating. Genius, in fact. Would you consider working with me? I'd be happy to sign a licensing agreement.
My peers looked up to me.
Okay, I'm very interested in your research, sir. You must no doubt have offers from countless investors. So far be it for me to ask for a full collaboration, per se. I merely wanted to express my interest. No pressure at all, naturally.
And the villains even began to fear me. Becoming Rawat showed me what a superficial world we live in. But I did not hold a grudge. After all, this superficiality could be made to work in my favor. Or so I thought. But alas, the world seemed bent on finding a reason to make me despise it. Mother, I'm back. How are you doing?
Who are you?
I bought the best medicine Mora could buy, but nothing would cure her illness. In the end, I hoped she'd at least be able to see her son one last time before she passed, but when everyone else rejected me,
Kenapa
the
bro?
only person
Halo
who
lu?
cared
Halo Ili?
about
Halo
me
lu?
was my mother.
Jos.
When I became a rising
Makasih bro.
star in the
Jadi share
Fontaine
ulang.
Research Institute,
Makasih juga udah di like.
I was
Makasih juga pokoknya buat
unrecognized.
makasih. Pokoknya serba makasih saya keseng.
Even if it means donning my own wretched, ugly face. Well, is that enough explaining for you? Now do you understand? Let me inside already!
Have you ever considered if you'll even be able to look your
Jos.
mother in the eyes after what you've done?
Pokoknya lu
You found a
halali
way to
lu.
completely change
Lu
your identity.
ngilili lah.
You could easily have escaped from them. But no. You chose to keep working with them.
Milih untuk
Why would
memilih.
I want to give up on such a lucrative business? The profits were dozens of times that of the synth business, and it was all above board.
So you kept being a villain just for the money?
Villain? By what standard? Is doing evil deeds really what makes someone a villain in your eyes? Or does it all come down to the way they look? None of you saw a villain when I was wearing my other face, did you? You have no right to judge me. You're all just fake people living in a hypocritical world. I regret nothing. My
Nothing.
mother would understand.
You're a villain to the core, but especially that tongue.
Honestly, I don't see a villain when I look at your current face either.
Don't humor me. You don't seem surprised by my confession in the least. How long have you known the truth?
I didn't know anything for sure until you chose to take that potion bottle and spare our lives.
But if you're asking when I started suspecting you, it was the first time you came to see me at the infirmary. I had to confirm my suspicions. That's why I chose to join this investigation.
Are you kidding me? A young
Kasih
promising
like by the
researcher
way,
and a
boy.
wretched criminal?
Biasa
What
lah.
on earth gave you
Nantengin
the
akun
idea that they
sebelah.
could be one and the same
Malah
person?
melucu sendiri.
Well, there were no visual clues. This potion's face-changing effects are very powerful. Even as a Melazine, I couldn't see through the disguise. But I believe I understand humanity a little better than most of my kind. Humans have certain fundamental qualities that do not change with their appearance.
Fundamental qualities, huh?
Huh?
So you think you're the
Mental.
one who's seen through me, do you? Most people probably don't know this, but I think I can guess what your deal is. Melazine constitutions are very close to that of water, so it stands to reason that the potion should work on them too. You use it yourself, didn't you? That's why you have a human appearance.
Seedween? Yes, you're right.
I'll bet it was back in the days when Melazines were discriminated against because of their appearance. It was either carry on living in the gutters as part of an alien race cast out by humanity, or become the head nurse of the fortress of Meripede, revered by all. Not a hard choice to make. It's a no-brainer. So you see, you and I were the same. And I'm the one who saw through you!
That's not important right now. You came here to see your mother, didn't you? Well, I can grant you your wish.
Huh?
A head nurse. I'm not sure that's a good idea in his current state.
Don't worry. Back in the warehouse when I traded the potion for our lives, I was doing it to test him. He was willing to risk sacrificing his only chance of escaping capture by opening the gate in exchange for the potion. Also, he could see his mother again. If nothing else, his concern for his mother is genuine.
Terus?
I see.
I see.
So
Oh.
before you arrest him, please allow him to see his mother one last time. The Traveler and I will accompany him. You have nothing to worry about.
All right. I understand.
Ah. Ah. Apa nih? Apa nih? Apa nih?
I don't trust this guy much. Be careful.
Apa nih? Apa kah?
I don't trust this guy much.
Sama juga.
Join the head nurse inside. If he tries anything at all, shout.
Ngomong, teriak aja, shout, 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 teriak, woi, teriak, woi.
Mom? It's me, Potton, your son. You
Piton.
recognize me now, don't you? Mom, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, but I have some bad news. I examined your mother last time we were here, and it appears that due to her prolonged fever, she's lost her eyesight.
What?
Your appearance no longer has any bearing on her ability to recognize you. But there are always other ways to remind our loved ones who we are. Wouldn't you say?
No, it can't be. Please, Mom, open your eyes. It's me, your son, Patton. If you really can't see my face, then here, take my hand. Tell me you feel your son's hand. I've done so much to get to this point. Please, you have to recognize me. No.
The temperature of his palm
Apa
must
nih?
have
Halo
changed.
nitip like.
I'm sorry.
Ya.
It seems I couldn't bring
Ada
him
nitip
back
like
to you
ya
after
nggak apa-apa
all.
bro. Streaming.
It's you. Thank you.
Turu. Tete, dadah. Oh no. Tangan lemas dari
Mom.
berdiri lemas.
Why will you answer her and not me? Why?
No more questions, Patton. She's gone.
Udah nggak usah ini. Udah
Mom.
pergi, ngilang. Sosokan sih. Satu kata, sosokan.
I'm sorry to say this, Patton, but you and I are not the same.
Ngeselin. Paling males tuh dari tidur berdiri tidur lagi, tidur berdiri lagi. Ya dia ada di sebelah.
The wait is over, everyone. The sale of our new skincare
Lagi
product,
sebelah,
the
lagi tempat
Maritime
Anda.
Essence, will now begin.
Another skincare promotion, and it's selling as fast as last time. Wonder what people would think if they knew what was in the last batch. Oh, Seedween's here too! Hey, Seedween! Oh, Traveler Paimon, hello! Oh, I hope you two got a good rest yesterday after all your hard work. Of course! Nurse's orders, right? Anyway, are you here to take notes for your next article? Actually, I'm mostly here to help Officer Morgan wrap up yesterday's case. Ah, that reminds Paimon. That stuff sold like crazy, didn't it? Is it gonna cause huge problems? Nope, there's nothing to worry about. Unless modified, Butterfly Dew is an excellent skincare product that's completely safe to use. Besides, officers have already retrieved all Butterfly Dew purchased on the market. Now it's just a matter of disposal. After consulting Monsieur Nervulette, I came up with a way to neutralize any harmful effects, so it'll evaporate naturally without polluting water or soil. Wow, it's Seedween to the rescue again!
Thank you for serving as our consultant, head nurse. All the butterfly dew we recovered has been disposed of, according to your instructions.
Great! Good job, everyone!
Bagus.
Also, you mentioned you wanted a copy of Rawat's interrogation records. Well, technically, Patton's records. Anyway, I have them with me. Here. After he saw his mother for the last time, it was like all his mental defenses came crashing down. He put up no resistance during the interrogation, and answered all our questions. We learned a lot. Apparently, the formula was something he discovered by chance while helping the criminal gang produce synth. Later, he came up with the idea to dilute it and use the resulting substance as a skincare product. Their supplier was Vache, but you could also argue that they were the ones doing him a favor. His operation helped Vache's gang dispose of an enormous amount of evidence. It made for a seamless collaboration. One man's trash was another man's treasure, and there were no loose ends. It's no wonder we never noticed what Patton's gang was up to.
Vache again, huh? Is there still no end to the harm he caused?
Make no mistake, the crimes of Vache and his accomplices
The
will come
Vache.
to an end. it's only a matter of time. Since the flood cut off their supply of primordial seawater, they've been forced to resort to riskier methods, like using their private reserve to attack people on the street. Naturally, those attempts all ended in failure. After receiving numerous reports, we were able to zero in on the gang and eventually round them up.
That sounds more like it.
Based on what he told us in his confession, we pretty much had him backed into a corner, even though he made a point of distancing himself from the gang while disguised as Rawat. He tried to throw us off his tail by reporting his accomplices, giving him enough time to transform back into Potton and see his mother one last time. But there was one thing he hadn't anticipated. Even though Potton had been missing for a long time, we were very much still on the lookout for him. So the moment he appeared in public after changing back to his original appearance, we caught him.
So he tried this once before, huh? Guess he really did want his mother to see him again. But in the end...
Looking at the interrogation records, it seems like he spent the first sum of money he earned as Rawat on his mother's treatment.
Yes, which is why I suspect that his initial motive for using the potion was not personal greed, but a desire to become somebody who had the power to save her. Even so, he went too far.
Yo.
In the end, he got what he deserved.
I understand. Thank you for bringing me these records.
Why did you want them anyway?
Potton was one of my patients, so I need to put together a medical file for him. My teacher always stressed that a person's life experiences are just as important to their file as their medical history.
Why are you still treating him like your patient? Isn't he kind of beyond redemption now?
That may be
Yeah.
true, but a patient
Lanjut
is a
lagi.
patient, regardless of the choices that bring them to my care.
One last thing, head nurse. Please keep everything you know about this potion a secret. It would be for the best if most of Fontaine knows nothing of its existence. I know my fellow officers and I will be able to sleep easier if that's the case.
Of course, not to worry.
Thank you for understanding. I'll take my leave then.
So, Sejuin, did you really use that potion yourself?
Why do you sound so surprised, Paimon? I told you all about it. It was quite a while ago now.
You mean that story about the witch and the potion? So it was really, actually, genuinely a true story?
Yes, it really actually genuinely was.
But...
Apa nih? Aduh, paling ngeselin. Apa nih? Senasib bang. Senasib apa nih? Apa yang senasib nih? Wo.
I know.
Wo.
About. But considering everything we've been through
Saat kuliah
together,
emang gitu?
I know I can trust you with them.
Iya. Iya. Ya bagus, tapi malah kayak gitu.
Could you follow me somewhere? I want to pay my respects to an old friend.
Itulah.
Of course.
Pergi tempat yang diinginkan sama si Wiwin. Berdiri lagi. Gue paling males itu. Aduh. Beliau kasihan. Ya gimana? Sekarang jujur lah, gue sampai sekarang tuh masih bersyukur nih dengan apa yang gue punya saat ini. Karena gue melihat di luar itu ya, itu baik yang pengen seperti ini, tapi terhambat sama realita di lapangan, you know. Jujur lah, gue tuh kadang ngerasa bersyukur loh. Itu sih. Beneran gue mah. Iya loh. Hal yang gue punya sekarang nih, itu adalah hal yang orang mimpiin dulu yang nggak nyampe. Terus juga kadang gue tuh pikir, oh, yang gue pikirkan sekarang nih, gue berharap apa yang orang bisa nyampe, itu orang kadang nyampe tuh nggak gampang loh. Makanya gue mah jujur aja, gue apa-apa tuh sekarang udah bersyukur apa-apa. Kayak gue sekarang ini udah mulai rajin gambar. Gue bersyukur, kenapa? Karena gue punya fasilitasnya. Gue tadi gue sampai beli apa nih? Sampai beli pen marker buat gambar loh. Karena emang gue lagi mau gambar kan buat sekarang nih. Itu gue bisa. Dimana itu orang belum tuh bisa ngelakuin kayak gitu. Entah waktu, entah mungkin kebutuhan rumah yang mendesak loh. Gue bisa sekarang ngelakuin gitu. Cuma baik lagi, mepet. Makin tua inget, makin mepet waktu. Apa sudah berumur, mepet tenaga. Kamu membuatin aja dah. Aduh. Kan bingung kan? Itu tadi karena kalau gue sih apa-apa tuh apa ya, merasakan masa susah gue tuh udah lewat sebetulnya. Karena ini masa gue menikmati hasil gue selama berapa tahun ke depan. Gak bisa full gue bilang, tapi seenggaknya ada. Oke.
Neverlet and Risley, they're here too.
Itu loh akun utama dong. Gua kalau bukanya
Good to see you, traveler. Paimon. I trust all has been going well for you.
Big news, everyone. The Udex is out of his office on important business.
Is that genuinely something people would consider?
Mereka nih, gua makan akun utama yang semua mainin sendiri-sendiri.
Why wouldn't they? Important business is a big deal.
Nggak akun kedua nggak ada.
Yes, you're
Apa
quite
itu
right.
akun kedua?
When someone you care about requires emotional support, being there for them at the right time and place is of the utmost importance. After reading the Maréchal Phantom's reports, I had a feeling a trip here might be in order.
Take note. That, my friends, is how Monsieur Neuvillette shows that he cares. We're both here for the same purpose.
Oh mungkin, gua aja nih cerita utama nggak selesai.
She pays her respects to her late teacher.
So the old friend she mentioned was her teacher then? The witch?
Nenek sihir. Sihir nenek apa?
Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to be rude. It's only because Seedwing calls her that all the time, so...
I doubt she considers that title to be offensive, Paimon. Don't worry.
Indeed. In fact, I believe Sejuin would take it as a sign of affection. She has spoken of this doctor on many occasions, and it sounds like she was a truly generous individual. In those days, many people harbored prejudices against Melusines. She was the only teacher willing to take Sejuin on as a student.
Wow. It's really nice of you two to be here for Sejuin. Guess you guys really look out for your younger colleagues, huh?
Younger colleague? Well, that might be true for the Udex, but I'm not sure I can say the same. Sejuin served a sentence in the fortress of Meripede hundreds of years ago, and after she did her time, she decided to stick around. She's been an integral part of our administration ever since. Strictly speaking, the head nurse has been around longer than most people in the fortress, myself included. Pretty sure that makes me the younger colleague.
She served a sentence?
Yuk. Beliau udahan. Baru pengen mantau.
Yes. Long before I became Udex,
there was
an ancient law in Fontaine that prohibited any attempt to transform another species into a human.
Okay.
Initially, I and most researchers believed this law to have been imposed due to ethical concerns. But now, it seems more likely that the law was nothing more than an insurance policy, a way for Egeria to ensure that her people would remain insulated from the truth, thus enabling them to lead more straightforward, happier lives.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Sejuin had her reasons for choosing to obtain a human form, but the act was nonetheless in clear violation of the law.
Could you tell us a little bit more about what happened back then?
Certainly. Siegeween does not object to her close friends learning about her history. In fact, I first learned of it myself because she confessed the truth to me of her
Pada
own volition.
faktanya, kaitannya,
Even with their daughter so ill, they kicked you out? Stubborn as always. And prejudice isn't a disease I can cure either. Shame that I don't have the energy to get over there. You're laughable, you old witch. You want to save everyone in Fontaine, but you can't even save the patient before you.
Master, what are you...
I discovered a strange disease, one I suspect that every Fontainian suffers from. But without witnesses or proof, no one will believe me. I had no choice but to experiment on myself to find a cure, but I hit a wall. And as you can see, it took a wretched toll on me.
Then I'll find a cure for you, and then you can go cure her.
There's no need. I am beyond saving now. There's nothing you can do.
But, Master...
Kok diikat?
As I said before,
Why diikat?
a doctor's duty is to treat whatever ailments they can.
I know, but they don't trust me at all.
That girl. She's your first ever patient, isn't she? Tell me, what cost are you willing to bear to see her cured?
I'll do whatever it takes.
Even if it means breaking the law and being punished for it?
As long as I don't hurt anyone. Yes.
Spoken like a true student of mine. Then I shall make one more final gamble. And see my experiment through to its end. Leave me for now, and come back in 2 hours. If I am able to work this miracle, then I will have found a way to save all Fontainians, and I shall be able to help you treat that girl. If not, then it means there is one more disease in this world that I cannot treat. In that case, do not come looking for me. I will leave you a parting gift. An accidental discovery happened upon through my study of this strange disease. It has little use, but it will at least help you cure this one patient you can reach.
When Siegeween returned, the miracle had not occurred. She found a potion bottle and a note on the table. After using the potion as instructed, she gained her current form, breaking Fontaine's law in the process. And after I had confirmed the veracity of the events, I gave my verdict.
So that's what happened.
Itu. Terus?
I fear Siegeween only understood the full story after the truth about the dissolution of Fontainians was uncovered. When I reflected on all this with that knowledge in hand, I felt a deep sense of regret. As I use the law to uphold justice, there are times when I cannot help but acknowledge its ruthlessness. After the final details of the events surrounding Siegeween's transformation came to light, I checked several sources and, thankfully, the legal code does not require Siegeween to shoulder any additional punishment.
Wonder how she feels about all this.
Since she invited you here, I imagine she intends to speak of these matters with you, no? On behalf of the Marechaussee Phantom, I would like to once again thank the Fortress of Meripede for your assistance in the response to yesterday's prison break.
Our head nurse and the Traveler and Paimon did most of the heavy lifting, I would say.
Sigewinne seems to be in good spirits. I trust work hasn't been too hard on her lately?
Well, she might be the only permanent medical staff in the fortress, but there's plenty of people with medical knowledge willing to help her out.
I am most relieved to hear it.
The way you're asking after her well-being makes you sound like a concerned parent.
Well, I won't lie. I've always seen myself that way.
Showing your age a bit there, don't you think?
Indeed. Actually, I often forget just how much older I am than you.
Well, while we're on the topic, what did you do before getting this job anyway? Spend all day swimming in the sea from east to west and then north to south?
Yes, and from the surface to the ocean floor on occasion.
Wow. Impressive.
Apologies, that was merely an attempt at humor. You can disregard what I said.
That's impossible, I'm afraid. My imagination's already running wild.
Ya, dengan Sigewinne. Dikit lagi sebetulnya. Gitu aja, gua mainin dulu yang lain dah. Kasian, nggak login gua. Capek. Kenapa?
Asset
Pesanku deh,
confirmed.
tapi masih
Preparing to move out.
You want to test my hammer?
Obliterate form and spirit.
Tat.
Concentrate. She and mind as one. Shift.
Just watch me. Yeah. Get lost.
Disappointing. Just finishing the jump.
Don't underestimate builders.
Swift yet still. As decreed. Focus. Shift. Clarity and impurity cycle. Focus. Cycle of yin and yang. Release.
Yeah.
Ya, nggak muncul. Ah, apa dah, bro? Baru lagi 3 hari. Ngapain aja gua? Ya bener lah.
It's time. Relax. That breathing sensation. Remember it.
There's always a weakness. Evildoer.
Stand still. I weep for the departed.
Satset.
Dust's reign. It too shall fall.
Yuk. Kita lanjut.
In custody. Who's next?
Something. Dampingan karakternya habis itu udah.
You're here. The old friend I mentioned was my teacher. When she passed, her body was nowhere to be found. All that's left of her is an empty tomb. And even that's deep underwater now.
Seedween, the witch who gave you the magic potion, she was your teacher, wasn't she?
Sounds like Monsieur Neuvillette filled you in.
After learning the truth, it must have been hard to process, huh?
Well, to be honest, after I realized what really happened that night, my first thought was that it kind of made sense. It seemed exactly like the sort of thing she would do.
But she was planning to sacrifice herself and never told you.
That's just who she was. If lying is what it took to get a kid to take their medicine, then that's what she'd do.
Alright, but why did you turn yourself in?
I broke the law, simple as that. My teacher made her choice, and I made mine.
True. It's just the way Potton framed it when he was asking you all those questions, it made Paimon really mad. You don't like him at all, and everything Neuvillette said confirms that. And yet, you were still convicted and thrown in prison. It just feels so unfair.
Unfair? I happen to think just the opposite. If I hadn't served that time, I'm not sure I would have been able to stay strong when he was questioning me.
What makes you say that?
I knew you'd be curious. Let me tell you a story. The verdict came down. This Melusine is guilty. The Udex defended the authority of Fontaine law, But he did not confiscate the Melizine's medical kit. And so, the Fortress of Meripede gained a new little doctor. She still wore her hood and raincoat, even though it never rained in the fortress. Perhaps thanks to her human appearance, no one refused her treatment. She treated more and more patients, and her sentence grew ever shorter. Finally, the people of the fortress could not live without her, and though her sentence ended, she did not leave them either. Then one day, she received an invitation from the outside world.
Oke, mulai cerita dengan cara penggambaran. Yang gue malah baca lagi.
An old lady was waiting
Dadah
for
aja.
her. She saw right through the Melizine's disguise, but didn't reveal it. Instead, she asked a question.
Tell me, why do you think you gained the respect of so many people, despite being a Melizine?
Because I look like a human?
It's been 50 years, Sijuin, and you haven't aged a day. I think everyone knows you are not human. I finally found you, after all these years. I still remember, you know. It was you who saved me that night.
But how? I was no longer a Melizine by then.
Does it really matter if you're human or Melizine? I remember the warmth of your palm. It's quite unmistakable. And you know what? It hasn't changed one bit. You don't have to hide anymore, Sijuin. These days, everyone wants to make friends with Melizines. And I think that it's all because of you. I'm sorry I couldn't say this until now, but thank you, Dr. Melizine.
Now that's an ending Paimon can get behind.
After hearing everything Paten said, I wanted to tell him that it didn't matter who he looked like on the outside. But it was too late. The warmth in his palm had already disappeared. I tried to treat him, but the roots of his problem had nothing to do with his face. I understand. Thanks, you two. I appreciate you being here for me while I talk this through.
Oh, it's nothing. Our pleasure.
Oh, there's one more reason I invited you here. It's about time I finally give you what I promised. In order to restore the appearances of the face-swapping victims, the Marechaussee Phantom gave me special permission to make a few bottles of that potion. And I made one extra just for you two.
We don't need it though. Shouldn't we destroy it?
Well, even if you chose to destroy it, I still thought I should give it to you first. You two did so much for me. How could I break my promise?
Well, fair enough, but anyway, Paimon's definitely not interested in this stuff anymore. Still, if this is the very last bottle in all of Teyvat, getting rid of it would feel like kind of a waste. Maybe we can give it a special meaning somehow. Oh, Paimon's got it! Melizine physiology wasn't affected by the Great Flood, right? So that means the potion should have a permanent effect on you. In that case, what do you say, Sijuin? Ever thought about transforming back to the way you used to look? After all, from a Melizine point of view, Paimon bets Melizines look the cutest of all!
Paimon, after everything, do you really think it matters whether I'm Melizine or a human?
Well...
Yeah.
What was Paimon thinking? You made up your mind a long time ago! Yeah, let's just destroy this thing.
Leave it to me.
Udah kan? Ah, bener kan cuma itu. Memang. Pencet.
I'd like to stay here with my teacher for a little.
Apa ini sekarang? Kita udah. Ini udah. Rp 16.000. Hah? Daripada gue bingung, gak udah aja kali ya. Jadi kita pindah dulu. Akhirnya streaming kali ini tetap aja di Fonten, karena Fonten suaranya tuh menenangkan hati dan jiwa. Salah. Jadi gue udah selesai untuk streaming kali ini. Waktu istirahat loh. Masih buat semua yang sudah mampir. And then see you next time. Bye 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 bye. Wes. Emang harus streaming pagi sih kalau pahamnya. Kalau tengah malam mah baik jalan kanan kiri orang. Wes.
I command the thunder in all corners of the world to cease. Rest well tonight.
Bye.